I'm going to talk about spinal cord injury, the effects of how it's affected me and my life.
So the SpinChat program is a fantastic component to our youth program. Young people get to see someone who is living with spinal cord injury and the issues that they face day to day.
SpinChat to me is important because I get great satisfaction out of meeting lots of different students all the time. So reaching people and being able to just sort of spread that message about how their choices ripple throughout their lives and really do not just affect themselves, but family, friends, community, society as a whole.
As an educator and a parent, educating people around the risks of spinal cord injury is really, really important, especially with the group that we're talking with today of the 15 to 25-year-old age group, which is at high risk of accidents and significant accidents like spinal cord injury, which can affect them and obviously their loved ones and people around them.
So I was involved in a car accident at the age of 19 that then changed my life and left me paralysed.
As older people, we can talk to young people, try and give them all of the information, but it's the reality, seeing the person, that lived experience of them dealing with it, sitting in the chair, seeing them even wheel into the room, it starts to bring it all home and it makes it very real.
Because the conversation went like this, because I was 19, so I'm technically an adult. Doctor comes in, I can't speak. Antonio, you've been involved in a car accident. If you survive, because they don't know at that period of time, if you survive, chances are you'll never walk again. I had a plan, I had my goals, I had my dreams, and they were all essentially taken away from me. Doctor walks out. How do you think I felt? Anyone? How would you feel? It's about starting conversations about risk taking in the community and then the consequences of risk.
We would like to make sure that we can keep that younger generation safe and encourage them to look out for dangers, look out for each other in particular.
But I'm telling you because I really want you guys to make choices that will make sure you don't end up being injured or injuring somebody else. And that's the really important part of it. The kids react in all kinds of different ways. Some are just throwing questions at me after questions after question, which is great and I encourage.
The effect of the speech then was really inspirational and emotional. Like, it brought up a lot. Even though I haven't experienced all that before, like hearing his story and everything, it was really great. And just inspirational to see how he lives his life, even though it's been changed.
I didn't know then what I know now about my life. I had dreams before my injury. I then had to create new dreams after my injury. I've travelled the world playing wheelchair rugby for Australia. I work with young people, I work with disabled people, I've worked with vulnerable people, I've worked with migrants, and I've worked with homeless people.
Well, I think we target the age 16 to 24 years of age for risk taking. Now, whether that's in terms of road trauma, whether it's just through misadventure, young people that are out enjoying life, being young people and having fun, and that's what our message is, saying don't stop doing that, but consider the consequences, consider the risk.
Do you guys know when you guys are in a risky situation? You've got that voice in the back of your head going, I don't think I should do this. Now, there's also another voice saying, well, do it anyway. But hopefully, there's a voice saying, look, let's not do it. So I'll never sit here and tell people what you should and shouldn't do. You guys are growing, you guys are going to end up being mature enough or not. And you guys will have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
No, I don't go out in bars, hey ladies, guess what, how I do a poo, I save that all for you guys because for me, it's really important that you realise that when there's risk, there's consequence. And for me, I took a risk and I wasn't safe. And as a result, it's had these effects. And I'm happy to share anything about spinal cord injury that that I know, that I've experienced, because I don't want you guys to have to go through it. It's really not nice.
Antonio's story was someone else. Like, I didn't expect what would happen to him. But him saying he would quit and pull the plugs, it just makes me so much more grateful for what I have. Like, I say I want to quit whenever I do something wrong. He got through life with that disability. He got through all that, and I'm having to suck over nothing, saying I'll quit and that. But now I'm just going to go through with it like he did. So his story helped me.
Thank Joel, who is an absolute
Yeah, no worries.
every time.